What's good, motherfucker? This your boy Deranged Pit, and today I am back with another episode of Followers Confess. Yes. So in today's episode, followers are confessing the most embarrassing way they've ever gotten curved. Ooh. Rejection is something we've all went through. Unfortunately, for some of us, worse than others. But the good thing is, you don't have to let that shit stick in your core. Pick yourself back up, you know, work on your shot, you know, your ball handling skills and shit. Get your shit right. I proudly present to you Followers Confess. Let's get right into it. The guy put his arm around me, led me away from the crowd, leaned over and said, "I'm just not attracted to you." I mean, if I'm keeping 100% real with you, that's honestly pretty nice. I mean, I know it sucks to get rejected. Him putting his arm on you and shit, that was kind of fucked up. But at the same time, he was kind of giving you the common courtesy of not making you feel bad or embarrassed in front of your friends or the crowd. Just kind of taking you to the back like, look, I appreciate that shit, but I'm just not attracted to you. A lot of us don't want to hear this, but attraction is a major fucking key if your shot's gonna go in. To be real, due to my calculations, it's in the high 90s. So if a motherfucker rejects your shot, he probably think you ugly. I'm just keeping it real with you, speaking as an ugly nigga. I had a chick fry my whole swag at the lunch table in front of all my friends. That's fucked up. It's one thing to get rejected, but it's a whole nother if this motherfucker you got rejected by is surgically and verbally abusive. Especially when it comes to ranking. She just went up and down your whole shit. She got on your crusty ass socks, your kicks with the scuffs on them with no regard for the dirt in between. She's cold. I asked this girl out and she said yes in public, just to turn around and email me saying no and that she didn't want to embarrass me in front of everybody. That kind of remind me of those marriage proposals that motherfuckers didn't do no research to see if they would say yes or no. Just putting a motherfucker on blast in public and trying to just sway that pressure on them is kind of fucked up if you ask me. But at the same time, shoot or shoot, we're just hella off. That email shit's fucked up though. I never check my fucking emails. I wouldn't know what the fuck is up. I just see her in public, she would be like, ew, like, why are you trying to talk to me? Yeah. I told him how I felt and he just looked at me crazy and said, "Are you talking to me?" Then stood up and left. That's fucked up because we both know he know you was talking to him. Let's be real. I hope you didn't cry. I hope you didn't like take it too personal because he probably just thought you was ugly. After I told this guy I liked him, he tried to convince me we were cousins and somehow that it would be a bad idea and bring shame to our family. We did not share blood.
You are not.
We did not share blood. I'm fucking done. I'm sorry that happened to you, but you gotta admit that is some funny shit. This motherfucker really pulled some Maury shit out and said we are family. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm so fucking sorry. I sat next to a cute guy in class and he looked me right in my eye and said, "Do you mind moving?" I was just going to put my bag there. If a motherfucker pull out that bag excuse, it's usually only one or two reasons. The first is you ugly as fuck. The second is you stinky as fuck. So either way, work on yourself. I told my friend I liked her and she said I like you too. Then an hour later, she told me she was just kidding. She waited a whole hour, bruh. That's just fucking mean. That first hour after you get confirmation that that's your bitch and that she like you is just a whole nother feeling. So she's gonna let that marinate in your mind, body, and soul and take it away with no regard for how you feel. That's mean. When I was 13, I told this nigga to meet me on the bus so we could go get McDonald's. When we got to his stop, the nigga wasn't there. So my friends, her boyfriend, and I just rode past the stop and I was third wheeling and stood up. Y'all didn't even stop and get the food? Was this nigga gonna pay for everybody? So y'all just took a motherfucking joyride and just seen them arches just like... I finally gained the courage to tell this guy I've known all my life that I liked him and thought he was cute. He responded by bringing up the fact I pissed myself in 2nd grade. I'm out. Unfortunately, that shit just stick with you. I was told to meet someone somewhere for a date and he never showed up, but he had someone there who took pics of me waiting for him alone. Then they had a whole group chat convo about how big of a loser I am.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Man, fuck that motherfucker. In that motherfucker, he had taking pictures. Motherfuckers like that, I despise. It's one thing to curve somebody because you're not interested, but it's another to try to make them feel bad about themselves, call them a loser, just because they were stupid enough to be interested in your fucking piece of shit ass. Man, fuck you. And if you're that type of motherfucking dude or bitch, fuck you. Just fucking fuck you. I confessed my feelings to a guy and he started laughing in my face and thought I was joking. Let me guess. He was all like, you're joking, right? Like, why would I be with you? Man, fuck him. This girl kept finding reasons to back out of our plans, but she had no problem trying to get me to do free legal work for her. Oh man, ain't that some shit how that work? When they want something from you, they all up in your shit. But when you trying to do something with them, it's a problem. That just comes down to attraction and interest. She had neither for you. She just seen you as something she could use. Free legal work too? This bitch got some nerve. That shit costs hella motherfucking money. I flawlessly slid into her DMs only to have her screenshot it and send it to her group chat of friends strictly for her entertainment at my expense. What a fucking bed. I hate them type of motherfuckers. They gonna sit here and use your interest in them to like somehow make themselves feel better. Like, oh look, this dude or this bitch had the nerve to try to come at me. Like, she had the nerve to try to talk to me. That shit's corny as fuck to me, man. Some of y'all are just evil at heart and it shows. Mid-date, after being on her phone for most of the 20 minutes we spent together, she stood up and left without explanation and never came back. Bro, you waited 20 minutes to let this bitch just stand out and walk out on the date in the motherfucking bill? Fuck that. It comes down to simple respect. If it's your first date and they have their fucking phone anywhere on the table instead of looking at you and focusing on you, trying to learn about you, they definitely don't see you as anything else but a come up. She threw a drink in my face, called me a creep, and stormed out the bar. All I did was say hi. If all you did in fact was say hi and that was her reaction, you probably dodged the bullet, motherfucker. That's gonna do it for this episode of Followers Confess. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow me on Instagram. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.